Well, here's today's daily debate question. Does Anthony Smith deserve to fight the Jones versus Gustafsson winner for the UFC light heavyweight title? It's quick, guys. Yes, he's ready. No, it's too soon. Dan Tom?
Oh, it's tough. You know, there's two languages in it. There's deserve and there's ready. I would say yes that he deserves. There's definitely a precedence for it. I believe the guy he just beat had a similar route. Yep. Beat 3 names pretty convincingly for the most part, and got his way there. But you know what? I will say no, just to temper it. I'm a big fan of Anthony Smith, but I just have a feeling that there will be another fight before he gets to it, can get to that title shot. And he's had a really busy year. He just said he also wanted some time off. So a lot can happen with that time off as well. It's a slim division, so him being bolted into a title shot would not surprise me. He does deserve it. I love watching him fight, but I'll say no for this one.
All right, how about you, Giz?
I'm going to say yes, because this is the daily debate, and we must debate. What I feel here is the UFC is a business. And I think they're looking at it as, we have a guy that just came off of 3 fights. He just had a main event. People are familiar with his face. And we have a division where there really aren't that many heads that are barking to fight one of these 2 guys. So I think they're going to probably make him some kind of offer that's going to make him think about maybe not sitting on the shelf so long. And I think that he will be next.
He's definitely popping, because he's been in high-profile fights and he's had some really, really nice finishes. So those are attention grabbers. And in a division that's shallow, anything can happen. But I would side with just no. He's not your guy. I think Corey Anderson and Ilir Latifi being on the Jones-Gustafsson card is insurance. And I think Latifi is the deserving guy should Gustafsson not be able to go. If Jones can't go, it's going to be interesting to see if Latifi will fight Gustafsson, because I think they're homies.
Yeah.
So that might push Anderson up. So I think he should just let all that play out, take that time off that he wants to be a dad, he said, and enjoy the fruits of what was an incredible 2018. He got, bonuses. He got, he starched some legends. And wait it out. So I would say no. I would say I think Latifi's just your next guy. I think Anthony Smith is like the next wave of light heavyweights coming through. But Dan, you nailed it. You said something that was very interesting. There was, with the wording, deserve. Yeah, that's what Ozdemir got. That was his route to the title, and I don't think anyone had a problem with it. It was scorching, but I have to side with no. I think it's just too soon. I thought he was pretty exhausted in the Ozdemir fight, so I'd love to see him have a little bit more wind for these bigger fights that are coming. And then I'd also like to see him just be a happy Anthony Smith who, has been away from his family and he knocked out those 3 fights. I mean, this guy had a run. That's what I want his fighters to have, these types of runs. Yeah. And then when they do ask for time off, okay, you got it, kid. And let's see you in the spring of 2019. Go out there and maybe tighten up, why didn't I get him on that first sub? Why didn't I get Ozdemir on that first sub? Tighten that up, or tighten up your cardio or anything, so that when you make it count. I sound like the guys from Titanic. No, when it's your time, you have to make it count. So right, that would be me. I'd say no. Yeah, and just one add on to that, he is even though he's a deceptive veteran, he's making improvements each time out. So I would like to see win one more fight for those reasons as well. I think he's just getting comfortable with his 205 body. 100%. So he's saying, hey, I can eat what I want. I can train as hard as I want. Well, you just fought a thick 205er that put it on you. He probably felt that and said, shit, like these first 2 fights, I put it on them before they had a chance to do something to me. But now I learned I got some valuable experience. So now let me process that. Let's go back to camp, look at the rights, look at the wrongs, and work on that. Yep. All right, the votes came in 1,177, and it was pretty close for these yes, no's. It was 60% said no, it's too soon, but 40% said yeah, he's ready. So that means it was about 400, 600 on each side. Thank you very much, Junkie Nation, for always participating in our daily debate.